It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Intended for David Njoku. Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Steps away to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
At the Lions' 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
Love from the gun. This will be 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 4-yard line.
Here's Carson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Chris Carson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Lions nothing. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Now goes screen here to Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, second and 11.
At the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Deon Cain, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
Down and 11.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
A gain of
15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Kareem Hunt.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he fires one that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point tanked on by Lambo. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the run, this is Hunt. And some room to work. Get this one all the way down to the Rams 20. A big run by Kareem Hunt. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's Hunt. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Now it's Hunt. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Ryan Succop.
And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Ryan Succop set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Love. Eluding the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First quarter with the score Rams 14. Lions.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Off play action, Tannehill. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. First down, going to the air with Love. And fires one incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Love. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelce is complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marquez Valdes-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Set to kick.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jakeem Grant 70 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Ryan Succop set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Love now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 12.
Working out of the gun. Love. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Kick is good.
And it's up and good.
The game at 21 apiece. Ryan Succop set to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here comes Grant on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He rifles one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams have taken the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Rams 28, Lions 21. Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Escaping. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Reuben Foster picks it, and he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite third and long on the horizon. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone. Athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
First and 10.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the brown color shirts.
He better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
19-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return is finally able to take him down. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
21-yard line.
The tackle there by George Odom.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Harrison Smith on the tackle.
On first down, Tannehill. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play action, it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is,
Oh shit, Ben, you ain't tell me you was back.
On first down, Carson, and he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Flushed out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down yards, the pickup there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Going for it all.
Boom! Let's go!
He's got it.
That's what quarterbacks do. Let's go!
Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Rams 49, Lions 21.
That joint usually be wide open if they play cover 2. I think he was just on cover 2 as well.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Series on YouTube right now.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And they got a new episode coming out at 12
Fields
o'clock
it in the middle of the end zone.
Premiere at 12. I'm going to watch that.
Hindsight probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Corey Peters brought him down. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Tannehill leading the pressure right. And that one goes in.
My D-line is OC too, bro. I'm telling you, Snacks Harrison is a nice pickup, bro.
Thrown to the sideline, and
He don't got no abilities.
So failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On the counter, and this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Back now here on EA Sports.
21.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And I didn't really know how old really was Cam Newton either.
Running back, it's complete.
I didn't.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on
everybody.
4th.
They realized that was Tim Tebow's year. That was also they also had that was Aaron Hernandez there. The Morris, the Pouncey brothers.
Nicholson picks it, and he will bring us across midfield.
They had like 3 other defensive players too.
Another interception.
Oh, and they had Percy Harvin. And at that time, Percy Harvin was like the best receiver in college.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bat.
There he goes left side. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. So now
he's on me.
The big play. They've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Love. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Off the option, that's complete. And it's complete. He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense catches in for 6.
I think I sent it to Lauren.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that will extend this big lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
If you invest like $100 whenever you
Taking in the end zone.
Like small companies, that shit will, like, and by the time you start, like, he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
And all they got to do is have
That's not what they got,
average
though. They got a
like
setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Average raise is 6% of
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completion.
Boom! And now the Rams have got it.
Snacks! Get in the end zone! Oh, snacks!
The perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys, but in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I'm going to go to the game chat.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts now. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They'll get this one underneath to Hunt. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Able to break off that first tackle.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
I guess that's why it happens so often, because niggas be trying to hit stick everybody.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now here's another interception. Picked off by number 33. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
24-yard line.
This is Carson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
It's a quarterback sneak, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
They say from Berlin, Maryland.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And now to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Tannehill. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes,
nigga said one time I was
able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good
I was like, what the fuck?
And that'll be incomplete.
Nigga said
Took a
that.
pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one
No,
in.
this is the other nigga, the older head,
And that's
the
one
running
of those
back.
plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football
Yeah,
when you know
Fred
the
Taylor.
contact's coming.
No, he didn't even say
Let
something. He said
alone
10 to
getting 2 hands
15.
around it, hugging it to your body and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Yeah, their
First
little
down,
point right now, they
Lions
trying
on
to
a
make it like
pickup
how
of 13.
Nicholson.
was so done with the money.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Lions first down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 40-yard line. Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them.
Yeah, but I'm going to say, y'all not going to take us off the game week. That nigga, I'd text him. I would just say, hey, when you want to play our game?
Totally different style and a different
that's not my, he said, I don't know.
So
That's
for
not my focus right
LA, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. So that'll do it for us.
I
For
didn't
Charles
ask all that
Davis and
shit.
all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
Yes or no, or when. If you busy, you busy. You ain't got to tell me you ain't got time for that right now. I don't got time to play this game all day. Play me, you're not. That show was in. $12,000 at the club.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm cutting on my Amex $15,000 at the very end of the night.
You never did that.
When did you get okay with just walking in and standing by the bar? I'm
when
good.
was that okay? When did that happen?
I don't know.
But not yet. That means not yet.
No.
That means Fred's still
The
by
thing
it.
is, I'm good with it. I'm chill. I want to put my money. That's the thing. I can go buy a Ferrari. I can go and buy a Ray for me. I can do all that stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to buy a duplex, a triplex, a multifamily. I want to put tenants in it. I want to get a check from it. And I want to smile. You know what I'm saying? I like to set up with this is what I want to do. I don't even get excited. I might smile and joke around about it, but at the end of the day, I don't want to buy a Ferrari.
You spend your money. You know where you spend your
$300K.
money.
I can go and get me a duplex with, 2 bed, 2 bath from both sides and get $1,800, $2,000 a month from both. I'm bringing in $4,000. I think this is what the young guys need to understand, especially in this environment with the pandemic.
Yep.
You have a lot of forbearances that are in place, and once those go away, foreclosures are coming. So now it's the prime time, 2022 into 2021, 2022 is an opportunity for you to take your cash and go and get a lot of these places that are going to come on foreclosures for the Lowski-Wolski. Make a lot of money.
Question, y'all been rocking.
Oh, that's some good game right there. Oh, shit. I didn't think of that.
Freddie Chief, for a minute.
Oh, shit. I need to start saving my money, man.
How long?
Oh,
10
Lord.
years? About 10 now. 10 years? Where the name Freaky Fred came from?
You don't know nothing about that.
Because he says forbearances.
The legend says that
Nice, huh? Peaceful, quiet.
Wait, that's a basketball team they ain't never lost? Oh, shit. Hey, 12 o'clock, need to hurry up. I'm trying to see what this nigga crying about.
what you just say? Sleep? What you talk about sleep?
So he was like, all right, what time are you getting up tomorrow? And I feel like most people like to answer that question and be like, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
But I was like 9, 10 a.m. because I like to get 9, 10 hours of sleep. When you're building or tearing your muscles down like that and beating your body up, you need sleep. All these boxers, like in the movies, you see like them getting up at 5 a.m. I'm like, why? We had to fight to get a meal. Yeah, wrongfully accused. We had to fight to get a pill. That's why we right to get a deal. He on the team, you gotta eat, Despite the skills, riding for the fam, you gotta like the wheels straight up. But in the past, bad work up in the trash.
What the hell? That girl Chef Nancy had a what's the name on her leg? Like a joint that she got a what's that shit called? Like house arrest shit? Yeah. What the? Oh shit. Oh shit. At least she can cook though.
Still having that dominance.
Right. Solidifying that he's the GOAT.
It's solidifying that he's the GOAT, yeah.
What you mean solidifying? Solidifying? He already solidified that like 2 Super Bowls ago.
You putting all the nails in the boom.
Oh, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. What Jay-Z, he dropped the mic 2 times.
Who he fighting with though?
He's not fighting.
What you mean like against?
I was saying you said he solidified. He fighting against who? Joe
Nobody.
Montana?
No, at this point,
Terry
nobody.
Bradshaw.
I mean, Joe Montana, what, 4 Super Bowls, 4 victories?
He's fighting against the young Patrick Mahomes.
There you go.
That's why this is crazy because it's like the old GOAT versus the new GOAT.
The rules have changed a lot.
But hold on to this GOAT thing. Can't there be one GOAT, greatest of all time? Don't you think we throw around GOAT just too loosely?
Yeah, I feel that, but I don't know. I think there's like a top 5 list
of
GOATs. I
GOATs.
think there's like for GOATs, there's like a top 5. Like basketball, you're saying like LeBron, Jordan,
Who's the GOAT of YouTube?
Who's the GOAT? The GOAT's of Vine.
I gotta get into
this. That's not done yet, right?
The top 5 of YouTube?
No. Vine is done. Who's the GOAT of Vine? We can. That's where you started, right? You started on Vine.
Yeah, I started on Vine. I don't even know who the GOATs of Vine would be. Like that was like King Batch, like that era. I don't even remember. Like Rudy Mancuso, Lele Pines, like me and my bro were on that. Sheesh, I can't even remember that.
Right. Jake Paul, like him and his brother, like twins, right?
Top 5.
Top 5.
Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, David Dobrik.
Train, what's under the armor?
Still looking for the simple life. Those days are gone, Clark.
Oh, they coming out with a new Superman movie? No, this shit called Superman and Lois. Oh wait, it's a show. This is a show that's already been streaming.
The Paul Bros.
Oh shit.
Who's Paul? I wasn't doing it in order. I was just saying that's like the top 5. I'm probably forgetting some people though too, but
is it the subscribers that make it, or is it the money?
No, neither. It's more so about like what you did for the YouTube culture and in the era that you did it and how you changed the platform forever. It's like a respect thing. It really doesn't have that much to do with subscribers or views, I guess, but I mean somewhat.
So all YouTubers, because we play in the NFL, so we either gonna look at somebody and say we respect what this dude doing, or he trash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Is it the same way? Because that's y'all space. You know, I'm an old head. Like I don't. When YouTube came around, it was just really. It wasn't. They didn't have a way to monetize. They were trying to figure out how to monetize the platform. Then obviously you guys came around. They changed it, and now you have the influencers, YouTubers.
Then Jake Paul got kicked off of YouTube for like showing a dead body or some shit like that.
So you could get like hella views and subscribers.
I think they let him back on, but he definitely got banned from YouTube for like a couple years.
It's like your content good? Like, are you filling a void, you know, in an area that's needed? Like, are you funny? Are you good at editing? Are your ideas just...
Bro, these real life joints getting me like motivated, bro. I want to go do something.
But there's people on YouTube who get...
Oh, God.
Views that we wouldn't even think of, but they're just cringe. Like, they're just getting views because they do, like, super kid content where YouTube Kids is one of the most popular things for, like, people under 6. So these kids are just clicking on videos. They don't even know what they're watching.
What's the kid what our kids watch?
Look, man, I know, listen.
Bro, I don't know.
Nah, listen, I know for sure. Roblox? I'm about to jump all over that IPO when it comes. My boys, they just turn it on. They watch other people play Roblox.
Yeah.
They watch other people play Call of Duty. I mean, all these games, they just watch everybody else play. And then you have, you know, you guys talked about me on one episode about playing the game.
Playing video games.
Brad, I'm over here, Brad. Listen, bro. When I tell you, you got grown men.
And even niggas be playing Warzone too, Ben. That nigga, what's his name? Chad Johnson be playing Warzone. Yeah, Infrared. Nigga told Cam Newton, he was like, yeah, Cam Newton was like, you play FIFA? And nigga was like, nah. He said, but we can run the duels on his own though. I was like, oh shit, look at me on his own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Your dad, hell. But I'm just saying, man, like, what is your skill set? Like, why, like, you can receive, he can run the ball, I can tackle people. Bro, you making money, big bread.
I'm telling you.
What's your skill set?
I'm telling you, doing YouTube is one of the hardest things in the world. It's work ethic, it's marketing, it's being creative, it's being entertaining. You have to get people to come back every single day to actually give a fuck about you. There's 7 billion people in this world. Why is it that you can only name like 10 YouTubers? Because they're actually talented and dedicated. Like I made videos for every single day for 800 days in a row. And this will be controversial. I'm sure someone will like clip it and take it out of context. But someone asked me on an interview, "What's harder, YouTube or boxing?" And I said, YouTube. Ooh. Hands down. Ooh. It's more stressful, more of a headache, longer days. There's no break in it. You're competing like with yourself, with like it's
that, and it's so crazy, bro. Like this man Jake Paul was a YouTuber, and now he had the chance to fight against Floyd Mayweather to make. Oh my God, this dude's about to make the biggest pay cut in his fucking life, bro, off of in one night. Like, bro, that shit is crazy, man. Clean up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm about to go back vegan, bro. Fuck this shit. Then Cam Newton, Jolly made me want to go vegan again. I'll tell you. What you watching right now? Oh, Complex? That's a fat nigga, bro. My bad. I ain't gonna say that.